serial killer. On a freezing winter night in 2012, snow-covered Anchorage, Alaska, where 18-year-old Samantha Koenig worked alone at a small roadside coffee kiosk. It was late, close to midnight. The streets were nearly empty because of the storm, and Samantha was preparing to close. Outside, in the darkness, a man had been watching her for hours. Israel Keys sat quietly in a parked car nearby. To everyone, he looked normal, an ordinary man with regular jobs and a calm life. But behind that mask was a dangerous serial killer. When the moment came, he stepped out and walked toward the kiosk in the falling snow. Samantha greeted him politely, thinking he was just a customer. Then he pulled out a gun. He told her calmly to cooperate if she wanted to stay alive. Terrified, Samantha obeyed as he forced her to turn off the lights and leave with him. Security cameras captured her walking beside him into the snowy darkness. Then she disappeared. The next morning, her co-workers found the kiosk empty. Her car was still there, but her phone was off and she was gone. Police reviewed the footage and immediately realized this was a kidnapping. But the storm had erased most evidence. No clear fingerprints, no witnesses, almost nothing to follow. Days later, investigators received a ransom demand along with a disturbing photo of Samantha holding a newspaper showing the current date. It looked like she was alive, but the truth was far worse. She had already been killed before the photo was taken. Keys used the image to mislead police while he traveled and used her bank card for money. For weeks, he moved across states unnoticed. Eventually, he made a mistake. After using her card again, surveillance footage traced him, and investigators identified him in Texas, where he was arrested. Even in custody, he remained eerily calm. Police later discovered this was not his only crime. Israel Keys had hidden kill kits across the country and selected victims, randomly, planning everything in advance. Before the full extent of his crimes could be uncovered, he died in his prison cell. To this day, the true number of his victims remains unknown, and Samantha Koenig's story remains one of the most disturbing cases in US history because it began in an ordinary place, on an ordinary snowy night that turned into a nightmare.